Good day, I am Dimayakyak Isa from BSCS 1A, presenting the HScrollBar in C# Windows form. The HScrollBar, which is an abbreviation for horizontal scroll bar, is a component of the graphical user interface that enables users to horizontally scroll through the contents of a control, such as a panel or picture box, that exceeds the visible area. To add the horizontal scroll bar, go to the Toolbox window and locate the HScrollBar control. Click and drag the HScrollBar control onto your form. This is an example of a WinForms application that uses an HScrollBar. Number 1. Set an image within the picture box. Number 2. Since the photo is too large to view its entirety, we need to add an HScrollBar. Number 3. In order to enable the horizontal scroll bar, you need to input the required code. The code on line 21 adjusts the maximum value of the HScrollBar to match the size of the content being scrolled, so that the user can scroll to the end of the content without seeing any empty space. It achieves this by subtracting the width of the form and the picture box to determine the maximum scrolling range. The code on line 25 is used to dynamically update the position of a picture box based on the position of a horizontal scroll bar, allowing the user to scroll horizontally through an image or other content. To further explain the code, picture box 1 is the object name, left sets horizontal position of the picture box, negative sign reverses scroll bar direction, value is the scroll thumb's current position, and HSB1 is the name of our horizontal scroll bar. I am now displaying the outcome of our first example. For our second example, the HScrollBar will be used to adjust the value in the label. First, we have to add our horizontal scroll bar into our form. Then we can resize our form in any size we want. Then we will click and drag the label where we will store the digits that we will adjust later. Here I am just changing the text into 0, which will be our minimum value. And remember to save some space on the right side because the maximum value will be 100, so it will consist of 3 digits. Now let's try to run the Windows form. Even if I slide the HScrollBar, the value does not change because I didn't type any code. Here I am going to type the code that will make the HScrollBar work. I just changed the name of the scroll bar to HSB1 so it will be easier for me to type. I initialized the minimum value to 0 and the maximum to 100. Both of the small change and large change are initialized with number 2. Small change is when the user clicks on the arrow, and large change is when they slide the scroll itself. Here I am typing in the code that will change the value in the label as I slide the scroll bar. When I slide the scroll thumb, it adds and subtracts 2, and the same applies to when I click the arrows. It's because I initialized it in the code, but the maximum only shows 99. At first, I didn't know scroll bars are zero indexed, so I had to change the number from 100 to 101 to get 100 as my maximum number. Now that the code is correct, the maximum number is now 100. That concludes my presentation about HScrollBars. Thank you.